Hey, what's going on guys? It's Austin here, back with another Brawl Stars video. But before we get into that, I did change my setup, as you can see. Let me know down below if you guys like it or dislike it. I personally like it. I think it matches and it's nice and neat, other than that little Twitch spot right there. I see that. But go ahead and comment down below if it's a W or an L. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and like the video. I also did make a Discord if you guys wanted to join. A few people in the stream wanted me to make one, so I made one. Hopefully, I figure out how to work it. If somebody could help me, that'd be great. But it is linked in the description. So today, as you're seeing by the title of the video, this is going to be potentially my game to be ranked up to legendary. And I wanted to give you a few tips and tricks that I learned throughout to kind of help you guys not only get to that next step, but even get to masters or even legendary or mythic or wherever, just one little bit up from where you're at. As you can see, I'm playing with Dad Boy and Taco. If you didn't see, my first advice and tip is going to be play in a team. Playing in a team can help you coordinate what kind of types of moves you're going to make, and it'll give you an edge in that sense. Like if you guys wanted to go after, I don't know, let's say Dynamite in this case, in this game. Hey, let's pinch Dynamite. You pinch Dynamite, he can't do anything. But if, on the other hand, if they're not talking or communicating, they don't know that you're about to pinch them or do anything. So communication and playing with a team that you're comfortable playing in is great. Another advantage of that is going to be draft mode. So maybe you're the #1 pick, but your S tier brawler such as Meg or Lily is only level 9. Well, you could pick that brawler, and then later in the draft, say the second pick or the third pick from your teammate, you could swap. So you could swap Jean for Lily. So your level 9 Lily will now turn into a level 11 Jean that you like playing. Just don't let your opponents get multiple S tier brawlers. Take advantage of swapping. It's there for a reason. Don't let your opponents get Barry, Lily, and Meg on the same team. You will lose 90% of the time if you let that happen. Another tip for when you're drafting is going to be that tanks counter throwers / snipers. So you want to realize that tanks are going to counter throwers / snipers. And then, on the other hand, snipers and throwers are going to counter tank counters such as Colette. And then tank counters, obviously, are going to counter tanks. So, somebody like Colette can counter Frank, but Frank can counter Dynamite because of how much health he has. Unless, obviously, he uses a gadget and such, then it's an issue. But right now, that is kind of how the meta is surrounded. So, in this run that I was having with Taco and Dad Boy, we ran into a Frank and we played Colette into the Frank. So Colette countered Frank immediately, so there was nothing he could really do. So just kind of know your opponents and such. That is the best tip and the second tip on this list. Next one, you really just have to have brawlers in the meta that are ranked up, drafting well. Just know who's S tier, know who's A tier. If you guys want me to make a video on that, comment down below and I will make a video on that. But just know who's good, what brawlers you need to max out. Be inclined with the meta so you know, like I said earlier, not all S tier brawlers are on the same team because you will lose. But being able to draft good and being able to comfortably draft well is always going to play in your favor. And make sure you're comfortable playing that brawler. If you are trash at Meg, just ban Meg. Don't try and force yourself to play somebody that you're not good at. I personally am good at Gale, as you're seeing in the video. I didn't do great, but Gale is one of my favorite brawlers. I feel like I am good at Gale, but I don't think I'm very good at other brawlers such as Angelo or Jackie, so I won't pick them. So just pick brawlers that you're comfortable with and be able to kind of go about it and be able to play your own game. Next tip on this list is going to be knowing your surroundings and knowing the map. You will want to know the map very, very well so that you can position yourself in a place where you can get multiple enemies at once, not just continue to deal tons and tons of damage. As you're seeing in this, Dynamite positioned himself really, really well behind walls where we couldn't hit him. His range was very, very solid. So overall, he did just position himself well. We didn't position ourselves well, and it just kind of costed us the game. Not only with positioning yourself, know your opponent's range. Like, if you're playing somebody like Stu, he doesn't have as much range as Piper. So play a little bit back, and if you're Piper, snipe him. Don't let him try and get close. Just one of those scenarios. Also, know your opponent's gadgets and star powers and supers, so you know what's coming. Like the Jesse turret. Oh, I see Jesse's hypercharge. The turret's coming. I got to be ready for that. So just being able to do that. And at the bottom of their feet, they have a gadget and their hypercharge. So it'll say if they have it or not. Be careful when you're doing that. I'll put a screenshot on the screen for that. But just know when they have their supers, what gadgets they have, and such. Last tip on this list is going to be know the #1 picks for each game mode and know your bans. Do not go into a match not knowing what #1 picks you need to play, because if you don't know the #1 picks and you let the other team get them, you're going to lose. So just do some research. Like I said, I can make a video on it. Just comment down below if you would like me to, and I will. But just make it known. Know the meta brawlers so they don't get multiple S tier brawlers and just wipe the floor with you. Knowing the meta brawlers can help you in many different ways, not only picking them, but being able to counter them, especially if you're not the first pick. Being able to know who counters who is great, just like when, but yes, know the meta and know how to counter the meta. Before we let the live stream play itself out, as you can see, we did win and we are legendary now. It was a close game, backs against the wall. We came back. Shout out to Gray and the stream for kind of keeping me dialed in and locked in. I was getting a little bit tilted towards the end. And I want to give a special thanks and shout out to Dad Boy and Taco for helping me get to legendary. Playing for so long can be really, really taxing. And they sat there for like 3-4 hours playing. So I just wanted to tell them that I appreciate them and everybody that joined the stream. Thank you guys for coming out, and I'll let the clip roll now. Let's go. Oh my goodness. There's the rank up. Legendary 1. Gotta take a screenshot of that. Tomorrow Master? Yo, let's see what we get. Oh, we got Janet. As you guys just saw, we did end up getting, where is she at? Janet. We did end up getting Janet, but not the one that I wanted. I wanted Gray, and Gray is going to be the last one on the account. Maybe Clancy, but I think I'm going to do Clancy, then Gray. But regardless, I'm looking forward to the fame. And yeah, drop a like if you guys enjoyed, drop a sub, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.